Hi, I'm Kevin from Tame Impala at Austin City Limits Festival, and you are observing the AU Review.
Perfect. Yeah.
I was actually unaware there were two Austin City Limits festivals.
Your tour schedule is so ridiculous, I don't blame you.
Well, I just feel like the only way, after a while, the only way to stay sane is to just have blinkers on, you know.
Take it one day at a time.
Exactly. You know, I get a little like, well, yeah, a tour manager comes in the morning, tells us what's happening today. And that's how I know what's happening today.
Is there a feeling kind of when you get on the stage and you kind of all just kind of clicks in? It's like, okay, we're at a big festival, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, well, playing gigs is one of the only things I still know how to do. Naturally, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone you're looking forward to seeing? You played just before Tom York, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a look at the schedule. It's pretty good, actually. Shuggy Otis, Lionel Richie, Franz Ferdinand. They're always good. Yeah.
A great few bands. I mean, looking back at the last year, you know, we were just saying outside, you know, it's been a year since the album was released. You know, what's that journey been like for you? It seems to be a fairly nomadic one.
Yeah, that's a good word to use, actually. Actually, we were talking amongst ourselves the other day, and someone mentioned that the album came out a year ago, like almost, you know, this month, a year ago. And we were all like, really? Is it just been a year? You know, all of us, it just feels like it was like 3 years ago that it came out. It just feels like so much time and events and everything has passed since a year ago. To think it's only a year ago is actually, we couldn't actually believe it, you know. So yeah, I guess it's just because traveling, you know, changing location geographically so much, your body thinks that more time has passed than it has, you know, or something like that. I don't know.
Well, it certainly keeps you busy. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so what's next for you guys? I mean, you finish this month, and then it seems like you get a little bit of a break. So, are you just going to hibernate for 2 months?
Yeah, well, luckily, I mean, as you know, it's summer. It's coming into summer in Australia. So, luckily, yeah, we get the summer months off just to chill out. Although, you know, like, it's kind of got to the point where as soon as we have like a week off, we're like, why am I still in the same spot? You know, why am I sleeping in the same bed each night? You know, so no doubt we'll end up just doing more stuff, whether it's recording more or I don't know, but yeah, it should be good to have some.
And then back on the road for Big Day Out.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Some good bands on that one too. Big Day Out's always fun. Australian festivals, you know, because it's like same festival like 7 times or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, is that one of the major differences, I guess, between being, you know, touring and going to festivals in America versus, or even to Europe, and then festivals in Australia, where it's you kind of get on the one circuit?
Yeah, exactly. Gives you a chance to see all the bands you want to see.
So actually get to see stuff as
yeah,
well.
Exactly.
Are there any particular bands you're looking forward to Big Day Out? We've got Pearl Jam and
Snoop
Blur
Dogg.
and Snoop Dogg.
Right, yeah, all the greats.
Well, that should be a fun couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And you're touring at the moment. You're doing some shows with the National and the Flaming Lips. You know, how have those shows been going? What's it like, you know, doing shows with Wayne Coyne?
It's pretty fun. It's pretty inspiring. You know, just
Makes you want to get out in a ball and jump through the crowd?
Yeah, well, he hasn't been doing that recently, so I guess there's a vacancy.
There's an unused ball around.
Yeah. No, but for what they lack in ball, in like, you know, personal space bubble, they make up for in other crazy things they do on stage, you know. So I mean, it's always just inspiring when you like after show after show, you start to see how it all works. You know, how they fit all that stuff into one truck. You know, it makes us go like, we can do crazy shit like that as well if we were as motivated as Wayne Coyne.
how have the I mean, when you play a show like that, is the reception a little different to when you're playing your own show?
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, when we're just sort of supporting or whatever, when we're not the main band, it's kind of like it's definitely more chilled. But it's kind of cool because it's a chilled out crowd. We're a bit more chilled out. Everything's a bit more. Everyone's kind of just like waiting for the main thing, especially when it's Flaming Lips. Everyone's kind of just preparing their brains, you know. So it's good. I mean, we've been doing a lot of headline shows recently, so it's good to just not be the main focus for once.
And I mean, you mentioned that the last year's been pretty crazy for you guys. Obviously, there's been the Allbrook Avery changeover and things like that. I mean, has that kept things, moving along in a very different manner than it has in the past, perhaps?
Well, surprisingly, it was a pretty smooth changeover. Like, because we're all just buddies,
Yeah.
We've all been friends for ages.
You've all been playing together anyway.
Exactly.
In many ways. Yeah.
Exactly. So they didn't, it wasn't like a giant upheaval. And, we're just happy for Nick gets to spend some more time doing his own stuff and Cam to take the reins for a while. Take the 4-string.
Is he based in Melbourne now?
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because I bumped into Melbourne, but I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
cool.
Wasn't sure if that's where he was based.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, no, totally.
So, yeah, it's well, look, it's an exciting time for you guys. You must be glad. You must be looking forward to it to some degree, to kind of a little bit of a calm down, so you can write a bit more. And
Sure,
like
sure. We just take what we can get these days. We just take what comes to us.